Dag dag. Pooh Jean. Okay, so this is what we have to work with. If you remember last time, yeah, I'm super stressed out. Um, yeah, we had a lot of stuff going on. One kid aged up into a teenager, so that was good. Need some help around the house. I'm just exhausted thinking about what's going on in this game. Like, I'm just rewatching it so I can do this dub over, and I don't even know. I feel so bad. But at this point, we have 5 babies, so we only have 95 left to go. Awesome. I think the end of last episode, Alina got pregnant again with Garrett Cody, I think is the... we're getting deep down in donors, so I'm going to start forgetting people's names, but I'm going to look them up before I post, obviously. I'm not a complete piece of crap. Alright, so basically we have to keep everyone alive, age them up, have good grades, and get them out of the house. Because 5 kids is a lot, including us. That means that there's 6 people in the house, and your sim house can only have 8 people in it at a time. So that means if she has twins, she'll have a full house, and we can't have any more babies until we get people out. Why are... Yes, Elaine is going to be the next Kelsey and PGK. Look at those video game skills go up. I just have to say, like, I have friends that are doing the 100 baby challenge and they aren't broadcasting it. And I've watched a lot of 100 baby challenges, and I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just because the donors from the gallery, like, have such good looks and stuff, but my kids look really legit. Like, they are amazing. And again, I cannot say this enough, but just having that focus stone takes it up to the next level. Like, I don't know where my kids would be if I didn't have that. And I'm so glad that my kids are doing well in school. I just need to get Mythos up to an A student with his skill levels up where they're supposed to be, and then he can age up to be a teenager just like his twin sister. I don't know why, but Mythos just didn't excel as much as Lane did, and I know a lot of people really like to wait and have their twins age up at the same time, but when I started this challenge, I decided that's not what I was going to do. If someone hit level and they were ready to age up, I was going to age them up. I need to get as many kids. Lars' cat is over there, like, trying to mess with me, and like some of the stuff is off camera so you can't even see it, but anytime that I pause or I look over in that direction, it's because she's doing something. If your mom was here, I would tell her to get out her parenthood pack and smack you with it. Don't you? You're not 18 until next week. Shut up.
Fight me.
Fight you or bite you?
Fight me.
I would win. I weigh like 3 times as much as you do.
Yeah.
Because you're 2 pounds!
I know where to hit to kill people instantly, so.
I know where to hit to make you hurt. It's called the breasticles.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
It's called
Yes, I
the
am.
spine.
I have lots of bad things happening to my spine, so you're going to have to try better than that. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm sorry if I'm going on a tangent and, like, I'm not really paying attention, but I don't know. There's just so much. Just so much. Oh, so this is the kids keep having nightmares, and I don't know if there's like a light that takes care of nightmares. I also saw some of these like mood enhancing lamps and stuff, which I'll probably get like with a later matriarch once I have some money. I think that we're doing really good with an Unflirty sim though, but I wanted to see if there were any night lights that help with nightmares, because my kids will not stay asleep throughout the night or whenever it is that they sleep. And I know I have like all of these monster fighting lamps. That is really loud. I know I have all these monster lamps and stuff, but I want to get something that would keep them from having nightmares, because they literally wake everyone up all the time because they're having nightmares and they're so sad about it. So I'm trying to help my kids have a better life. When I have nightmares, I just wake up and I cry, and eventually I either stay up for the rest of the night / day, or I end up being so exhausted I go back to sleep. So I want to do better for my kids. So I thought that this little light was so cute, and I noticed that I did still have a monster light, so I didn't need 2 monster lights. So I don't know, we'll see if this works. I just can't get over how great Lane looks. Like, she aged up into a pretty amazing looking young woman. So I think that was a good choice. And my kids just keep working on their skills. It's like left and right, they're getting their skills up. I really do want to move Lane and Mythos out of the house soon though, so kind of gotta... You're gonna see that I'm gonna start like influencing and forcing kids to do stuff, because ooh, when I grow up. Yay. As the kids get older, they have more asking for advice and instances happening at school. So that happens a lot in here. My house is just filthy too. And everything's always getting broken. Why can't you kids just stop? Yeah. Inspired. We need to get money. We are just hemorrhaging money. I keep buying things. It's almost like this is real life. And then I was looking at gigs, and they're all like $200 and $300 simoleons, so that's not good. Because I'm used to doing stuff for like 1,300, 1,700, maybe 2,000. So I don't know. Look, more skills going up. Do you see these kids? They're so great. Ooh, up all night. Yeah, so I really want to get Mythos and Lane out of the house so I can make room for more kids. I think it's great having so many different ages, but I really need to have more space for more kids because I'm doing a challenge. In my regular games, I would expand their lifespan. Lars is over here dying. And
you're not doing anything about it.
I told my followers that you're dying, so, hopes and prayers.
Oh yeah, like hopes and prayers will do shit.
I mean, they're doing more than Trump right now.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure that Trump is also giving lip service. Yes?
I'm pretty sure that Trump doesn't know his asshole from his thumb. It's probably why they meet up so much. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to get a lot of this out.
I love you too.
My kids are so great. They just keep doing all the best things. I achieved the rocket science skill. Now I can be an evil genius, except I can't because I'm doing a challenge. And it is like, this is a badass storm. So my kids are stressed out. I'm stressed out. Mythos and I are outside working on his extra credit project. I'm trying to help him because I don't want us to get electrocuted.
Reusable menstrual pad?
You're a reusable menstrual pad.
Oh, look at this. It's amazing.
For all your bloods.
Yeah. All your bloods are belong to us.
So, Lane is a teenager, and her skills are already really good. She just needs to get one skill up to, I think, level 3 or level 4, and then she needs to get up to an A student again as a teenager. So she's already pretty much there. I just need to make sure that she finishes out. So right now, average out. You're not supposed to do the easy work, I guess, because that really did not help her at all. I don't know. Knowing what to do with kids is hard. Know your scholarships. And the university stuff keeps popping up. I don't know why. I just bought university because I thought like maybe sometime in the future it might be cool to send someone there in not a challenge, or maybe to do some kind of university challenge. But that's not what's going on here. It keeps trying to urge Alina to go to college and know your scholarships. So I don't know. But it looks like the Todds are doing pretty good on their skills. So that is fantastic. And Alina is totally mood right now. Play all day. Oh, that was Corazon that I was outside with in the rain. I don't know. Okay, so since we're already pregnant and we're getting ready to bust, I want to make sure that I have another donor lined up. So we're going to go out and we're going to look for donors. This isn't really going to last very long, I don't think, if I remember correctly. So this is the house that Landon is in. And he will not stop calling me. So here I am introducing myself to all of these eligible bachelors. I thought I had done this already, but we'll see in a minute that I was wrong. The thing is, yeah, look, they have, it's an apartment building, obviously. They have other people in the house. And then there's the trash chute. How cool is that? These are like really great small details. So I'm trying to introduce myself to all these people. There are a few really good looking people. Like, let's get that one. So just trying to feel it out, get kind of a little tense. So this dude is an art lover, which is great because Alina does art. So I was thinking like they would have a lot to talk about. But as I come over here and I'm trying to talk to people, I realize that 2 of the donor houses I downloaded off the gallery have very similar names, and they both have like short hair, curly redhead guys in them. And so I thought I was going to one when I meant to go to the other, And I thought I was just working with one apartment, and I was not. So I've been using donors from both, thinking I was just picking off everyone from one house. That was not the case. Moochie peachy. That's super fast. Yeah, so that dude, Gene Kane, totally looks like Donald Glover, right? The entire time I was playing this, I was like, dude looks totally like Childish Gambino, so I'm like having serious Glover vibes. So I tried to invite Garrett over to this guy's place, but that didn't happen. So he's trying to invite me over, and I'm like, So I still haven't told him that I'm pregnant, and I still haven't told him I just want to be friends. And that's the whole reason why I came out, was because I wanted to find a donor, and then I was like, oh wait, these guys are reacting poorly, because I still forgot to tell him. So it's very important that when you are doing these challenges, if you want to have a good reputation, whether it's just meeting people or being a celebrity, make sure that you tell them you just want to be friends. So now I have to tell him, you know what? You got me pregnant after like 12 times of trying. Not really, but it was a ridiculous amount. It took like 3 or 4 tries. Like, does he have geriatric sperm or something? Or are they just dying off? I don't know. So I had to double check. I'm like, didn't I just leave you at your apartment like that? Yeah, so, yep. We're just friends. He didn't really like that, but that's okay. I don't care. So I'm like, didn't I bring the guy over with me? Where is he? But then it's also like, if you take a look, this apartment is gigantic. It's really well set up. I can't believe that this is an apartment in a big city. Like San Myshuno is like it. And look at how large these bedrooms are. That giant living room, that giant dining room. Like, if I lived in an apartment, I would want to live in that kind of apartment, right? Because I know where I'm moving, I have to move into an apartment, and it's not going to look like this. So it's gel. Okay, time to go home and see if I can't bring my potential donor home with me, and we can get to know each other. So hopefully I can get some kids out of the house. Oh, she like just totally went. She hated it. Okay, so Mythos got his grades up. It is time. Okay, so I didn't place this cake in the center of the counter, and it wants me to do that. So I have to go back and I have to place it again. But Mythos is going to age up, and we will have 2 teenagers helping out with babies. Getting out of the house. Ooh. He aged up. He's materialistic, you fucking bastard. We don't have any money. What is wrong with you? Alright. So I just had to double check how many there are so I could use my random number generator to get his aspiration. And I already know what it is. It's, yeah, bodybuilder, yay! But, like, he has, like, serious hip-hop vibes going on. Like, I feel like I'm back in, like, the early 90s, and I'm like, what are you wearing? Yeah, but as a bodybuilder, I guess now I can have him do exercise stuff to up his mood. And you, like, wait until you see him in different outfits when he takes that freaking hat off. Oh my god. And of course, Corazon is very tense as well. Everyone's very tense. And Lane is enraged. Like, at this point, I was like, is she just going to die of anger? I don't want her to die of anger. We have to take care of this. Because I know in The Sims 4, your emotions play a big role. And if you are too angry too long, you can die. So I'm just trying to get everyone like back in that happy zone because I still want my kids to be alive. And nightmare for you. Ew. Okay, tell us how you really feel. You kids are... Yes, he got the video game skill. I found out that you can play video games on your phone. So instead of having like 50 people queue up to use the computer, I can have them use their phones and play games there to get their fun up, decrease the tension. There's so many kids. So sad. I can now take maternity leave. Yay! Text emergency. Dude, if they don't text you back right away, that's fine. But like, I have a bunch of friends and I do this too. We just forget, like, or we'll like constantly text and then not text for a couple of days. But seriously, it's not that big of a deal. Look at him. He is amazing. Mythos's hair is like goals. Take your hat off and burn it. I need to change his outfit because I don't want to ever see a hat. I just want to see his natural hair. He is so amazingly beautiful. Like both my oldest twins, legit. Hey! Hey, you little babes. All of them are doing so well. Getting these skills up. I'm so proud. He's energized now. Yeah, take care of the babies. Mom's tired. She needs to regenerate. Recuperate. Get all the things. There's just not enough time in the day for all these kids. TV's... I can't believe I left that on there. We're not participating in that. We don't even have a fucking TV. And the tot's going up again! Beautiful. Tense. Who am I? Some of these things are really good. Like, good questions, and some of them are like, eh? She fell out of the responsibility zone. He just starts singing for no reason. Probably about the TV season premiere. If you're watching this, I am so sorry. I am a great procrastinator, and I thought I would have plenty of time to get this done, and then I didn't do it, and I was working on other stuff instead, like my homework, and I'm also a beta reader, so I was doing that. And even though I started editing this right after I streamed it, I only touched it a few times after that until today, and I'm supposed to upload in like 27 minutes, and it's going to take longer than that for it to upload. So, and I still have to put in all my stuff. So at this point, I've just shortened it, cut it down to size. I'm adding my video here and audio, which I'm going to have to sync up because I also I like using my Yeti mic for the sound because it has better quality. And I like using my camera for the video because that has better quality than my webcam. So there's a lot of little teeny tiny things that I have to coordinate. Lane's back in the responsibility zone. Oh, and she's very focused. Look at that. Amazing. I just love Mythos's hair. I'm gonna be so sad when he moves out because he's just gorgeous. Both of my first children. They're both just so gorgeous. Okay, so here's the guy that we saw that I was trying to get to be the donor. And right away, he comes over and he is super angry. Like, I don't know why. There is a heat wave going through, so maybe that's intensifying his emotions or something. I don't know, but he is super angry and just not feeling it. And I need to change like all of my kids into their summer clothes before they die. Like, I don't know why being in your pajamas that you wear at night, like even if they're really thin, like a negligee or something, doesn't keep you from feeling the heat. But I don't know. They would probably be dying of heat if they were running around naked, wearing nude. So I don't know. Yeah, so I was trying to talk to this douchebag, and it's not going well. And I don't even know why he's here. He sucks. So yeah. And then a random townie comes over. This is a Kalani. So he's from the island pack. So the other dude changed out my dirty potty chair and like just skedaddled. So this other guy came over, uninvited, unexpected. So I'll just talk to him and see what's gonna happen. I mean, if you're from Sulani, I love you. In one of my previous plays, I didn't know what's his face from Sulani was married. You know, the main guy that you see everywhere. I didn't know that he was married, and so I was like hitting on him and trying to get him to be one of my donors, and he was like, no, 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 no. And I was like, come on. So, yeah, that did not work out. Well, I'm unhappy. I'm happy. Lane is not happy. She's, yes, quite uncomfortable. And Mythos is sick. If you could be a superhero, would you just not fucking get sick? Like, I don't have money for all this expensive medicine. That's Stephen Lynch's superhero, by the way, that I was referencing. Not child friendly. I'm just going to tell you about it. I'm not going to link it because I don't like, I don't want you to go and listen to it expecting it to be like, oh, superheroes. No, like he performed it in a bar and it's very crude, if you know what I'm saying. But feel free to search it on your own. Stephen Lynch has a lot of amazing comedic songs. So some of them, like, he's very sarcastic, and it's supposed to be shedding light on why things are bad. So some of them are like very sensitive material. So if you see the name or you know what it's about, there are some songs that you may not want to listen to at all. So like Superhero is one of the ones that you had to be careful going into. But it looks like things with this townie are going really well. Like, we're pretty good friends. We have some flirtatious stuff going on. And I'm confident, so it's really super easy to flirt. I mean, yeah, I didn't plan on this. I was trying to stick with our donors, but you don't look a gift sperm in the mouth. You don't look a gift sperm in the penis? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Mythos learned handingness. Handingness is always a good thing to have. Wow, they're just staying with the confidence. Like, I'm doing awkward flirts. I'm doing, like, bold pickup lines and stuff. I'm selecting a bunch of awkward this, awkward that, and it is still working. And we can do mistletoe kiss, blow timid kiss, swap kiss. So I keep clicking on things to see if we can woohoo yet, because then once I have room in my womb and my house, it, like, having someone already woohooed makes it a lot easier to just have them come over and be like, hey, just give me a baby. Like, don't steal one, like, physically make one with me. So she's still on the confidence train. I don't know, like, this is amazing. Has anyone else had this happen when you're talking with a townie? Like, is it just a lot easier? Like, is it somehow easier to flirt with townies than it is with donors from the gallery? Because I feel like this is really easy. It's like, hey, you just randomly came over to my house. Let's have a baby. I don't know. Oh, my back hurts. Ugh. Flirt, 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 flirt. I don't really want to ask him to stay the night. I don't like asking guys to stay the night because then they literally will not leave. So if you invite them to stay the night, even if you get pregnant, they will just stick around. And God damn it, I'm in labor. So this is gonna have to wait. Sorry, dude, having babies. But your turn next. Yeah, but if a guy stays the night, like, even if you say, okay, bye, like, you should leave now, they just don't leave. It's like, this is my house. Okay, so I have to tell you, I don't know, like, what happened with, I don't know, the last update or when they did the last pack and it changed stuff in the main game, but now whenever I go to the hospital, it's really creepy because I just lay there and she just stands there and nothing happens and suddenly there's a baby. So I don't know if they got a lot of complaints, like EA got a lot of complaints over, like, the birth mechanics, but now it's just like, I guess you had a baby. Magical baby. So I have no idea. So we're gonna have a baby soon. I see the hospital bassinet right there, like, okay. It's a boy. I'm, like, just trying to think of other boys' names. Solomon. And it's another boy. That's twins. We got a full house. Solomon and Bagheera. So both of those are dearly departed animal friends. I am having so many twins. It must run in my family. Alright. So going back home, and since we did have babies this episode, we're gonna leave it right here and come back next time. So that's 7 kids. We only have 93 left to go. And Alina is still a young adult, I believe. So she has a lot of time to keep having kids. So I'm hoping that the next episode, episode 10, will have Lane and or Mythos aging up and out of the house so that we can have kids with our friend here on the front lawn. Like we won't have on the front lawn, but he's on the front lawn right now. And since we're primed and ready to go, that'd be great. So that will be it for this episode of Mythos Bear and 100 Baby Challenge. We are now up to 93 babies left. So we will see you next time with our potential townie donor.